This is Narrate Now, where impossible stories come to life, and today you are about to witness the true origin of the trolls and the war that nearly wiped them from the world. For a long time, humans and trolls lived in harmony. Eventually, Christianity took over Europe, and it was not tolerant of the old myths. King Olaf of Norway sent out his soldiers to drag the trolls out of the caves into the sunlight, which turned them all to stone. The soldiers traveled the country to kill every troll they could find, and soon the trolls became scared of Christian symbols, like church bells. The massacre left the land without a single troll to be seen. This story was told to a little girl by her father before bedtime, inspiring her to become a paleontologist. 30 years later in the Jotunheim Mountains, a mysterious man enters a cabin. As he looks around, he is suddenly attacked by Nora, who starts beating him and even prepares to stab him, but stops when she realizes it is her colleague, Andreas. He notices many books about myths on the table and asks what kind of research she is doing now, but she refuses to answer. Andreas explains that 3 years ago, her knowledge helped the military defeat a massive troll in the mountains, and that she was part of the Troll Commission, but quit after realizing the new government was just as corrupt as the last. Now she even has a restraining order from the palace. Among her things, he finds his own book, and Nora thanks him for dedicating it to her father, who died during the last troll attack. Andreas says her father would have wanted her to see what he discovered, and Nora finally agrees to come. During the helicopter ride, Andreas makes Nora sign a confidentiality agreement. Instead of her name, she writes Tiny Trolley Molly. They arrive at the Mort Power Station and meet Professors Emler and Wangel, who were also involved in the previous troll incident. They take Nora underground while explaining that during World War II, the Allied sabotage missions were only a cover story for a secret hunt for a massive troll named Yoon, who now stands right in front of her. Scientists are studying the creature, and powerful UV lights surround him for safety. The project leader Marion explains that the troll is hibernating and that his DNA is closer to plants than humans. Andreas takes Nora to another room where they meet Sigrid, who is pregnant and now in a relationship with him. The room is filled with ancient troll texts, including King Olaf's original troll law from the year 1030 with a missing section. The group fears there may be more trolls hiding across the country, and they need Nora to help them prepare for another attack. Unsure of what to do, Nora pretends to go to the bathroom but instead sneaks back to the troll. She rides the elevator up to the highest platform, touches Yoon's nose and hums at him. Nothing seems to happen at first, but the system detects changes in his vital signs. As she turns to leave, Yoon opens his eyes and wakes up. The team rushes in as the troll breaks free. Marion stops the UV lights by spilling coffee on the controls, causing chaos in the facility. Yoon smashes the elevator, and Nora barely survives as it crashes to the ground. Andreas rescues her while Malaire secretly steals a troll sample. Wangel is crushed under Yoon's foot, and the survivors barely escape as the troll tears his way out of the power station. The team is flown to an airbase where Prime Minister Brinman argues with Marion and Nora. Marion wants to capture Yoon for research, while Nora insists humans cannot control nature. Brinman reveals he lost his brother in the last troll attack and orders the military to kill Yoon. Nora is furious, and later confesses to Andreas that she carries a piece of the last troll as a reminder of her mistakes. Andreas admits he does the same, and tells her that people grow from their failures. At a ski resort, Yoon suddenly appears, rips the roof open, and starts eating people. The military attacks with helicopters using UV lights, burning his skin. One chopper is destroyed when Yoon throws a power pole at it, killing everyone inside. Chris is overwhelmed with rage, but Nora stops him from making a reckless move. Yoon retreats and disappears into the mountains. Nora believes the trolls act violently because humans have hunted them for centuries. She says there may be a way to communicate with Yoon and takes the team to a hidden cave where ancient hunters once trapped the Troll King by kidnapping his child. Inside the cave, Nora reveals she has been visiting the lost troll child for years and calls him beautiful. She calms him by humming and touching his nose. The team realizes this gentle troll is the child of the Troll King they once fought. When Yoon arrives, the two trolls face each other. Beautiful is too slow and falls into freezing water where he disappears. Yoon chases the humans, forcing them to flee by helicopter. Nora breaks down, believing Beautiful is dead. Later, they realize Yoon is following the ancient pilgrims. Route to Nidaros Cathedral, where King Olaf ruled. The group uncovers the truth that Olaf was killed by the church for opposing the massacre of trolls, and that Yoon seeks revenge, not on Olaf but on humanity itself. The military and civilians prepare holy water weapons and church bells to stop Yoon. The bells weaken him and holy water burns his skin, but he keeps advancing. The final plan is to destroy him from the inside with holy water explosives. Andreas sacrifices himself by jumping into Yoon's mouth with the bomb. The explosion fills Yoon's body with holy water, weakening him enough for Beautiful, who survived, to rip out his heart. Yoon disintegrates in the river. Later, the truth about Olaf is revealed. Sigrid gives birth. Chris becomes a proud uncle. Beautiful is allowed to live freely in the mountains and secretly visits Nora. Meanwhile, Muller grows the stolen troll sample into a new mini-troll. If you enjoyed this intense story, make sure to like the video, share it with a friend who loves monster movies, and subscribe to Narrate now for more insane movie recaps every single day.